Welcome to Swatish English. Happy International Women's Day. It's a perfect day to celebrate the incredible women who shape our lives. Have you ever wondered how women went from not being allowed to go to school to leading some of the biggest companies in the world? It didn't happen by accident. It happened because of a movement called feminism. Today, I'm going to tell you that story in a way that's easy to understand. Just imagine living in a world where you are not being allowed to vote just because you are a woman. This was the reality in 1800s. Back then, a woman didn't have an identity. Instead, she was subsumed. Think of a sponge absorbing water. Her name, her money, and her rights were soaked up by her father to her husband. She wasn't seen as an individual. The law even had a name for this, firm covered, which means a hidden woman. But in 1792, a brave woman named Mary Wollstonecraft decided enough was enough. She picked up her pen and wrote a famous book called A Vindication of the Rights of Woman. At that time, the word feminism didn't even exist. But by writing that book, she planted a seed. It was the seed of autonomy, a simple but powerful idea that a woman should have the power to control her own life. Now let's travel to France. It was in 1837. A philosopher named Charles Fourier coined the term feminism. Now here is the plot twist. He originally named it to describe a state of being feminine. It took decades for that word to cross the English Channel. When it finally arrived in London and New York, it didn't just mean being a woman anymore. It became a clarion call, an urgent social invitation for the right to vote. These women were suffragettes. Their main goal was simple but powerful, suffrage. In English, suffrage simply means the right to vote. They didn't just change the laws, they forced the English dictionary to expand. They gave us words like enfranchisement and solidarity. They marched, they protested, and they went to jail until finally countries started changing their laws. Fast forward to 1960s. Women had the vote, but they didn't have the voice. This era was about unspoken things. The workplace, the home, and the right to a bank account without a husband's signature. Many were told that their only job was to sit at home. The second wave changed the conversation. This is when English became a battlefield. We started questioning the man made language. Why was it a chairman? Why mailman? We began to see the rise of a gender neutral terms. This wasn't just about grammar, it was about visibility. If you're not in the language, do you even exist in the culture? Women started asking, why can't I have the same bank account as a man? Why is my salary low for the same job? This era gave us the word equality. It wasn't just about laws anymore. It was about how society treated women in their daily lives, at home, in the workplace, and in school. By the 1990s, the third wave arrived. This wave realized that every woman's story is different. A woman in India might face different challenges than a woman in the US. The key word here is diversity. Whether you want to be a CEO, a stay-at-home mother, or an artist, you should have the agency, the power to choose your own path. Now, in 2026, we are in a new era. We talk about intersectionality, which is a big word that just means how things like race, class, gender all work together. The goal today is equity. While equality is giving everyone the same pair of shoes, equity is giving everyone a pair of shoes that actually fits them. We are still working on making sure every girl everywhere has the same chance to succeed. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Keep watching. Swatish English signing off. Thank you.